Rosita Andrews, born in Boston, Massachusetts, July 22nd, 1950. She was an accomplished writer and proudly published 3 books, the most notable being The Words of the Father, as given to Natick Squad Chief Caring Hands. Since 1995, she was the chief of the Massachusett Natick Praying Indians, and upon the passing of her mother, she became Grand Squaw Sachem. She was the pastor of the indigenous services at the Elliott Church in Natick, where she emphasized the love for God while maintaining her cultural identity. Previously, she was the first woman of color victims advocate at Dorchester District Court. She also worked with her husband at the Lynn Hovey Studio, a stained glass studio at Dorchester. Rosita loved spending time with her family, and in her free time, she enjoyed reading. Shout out to her daughter, Amber Rose. Peace to the homie. You know what it is. Let's carry on. Rosita received her indigenous name, Caring Hands, for her care and great love for others. Later, as her journey of teaching, healing, and bringing the words of the Father to the world, she was blessed with the spiritual name, Natick Squaw. Now, let's hear a few words from the chief herself.
Wabin is wind. The wind of the Bible is the Spirit, the Holy Spirit.
Wow.
And so with these words, Wabin received them, and it was his conversion. When this particular lands of Natick was given, it was given from the people, the native people on the land, which was John Speed.
Now the chief mentioned a person by the name of Wabin. So now we're going to see who Wabin was.
So this is entirely in a dialect that I don't think survived. It's a Massachusett Algonquin dialect, but not the same. There were many such Algonquin dialects. The term he used for the Holy Spirit, he used the Algonquin term for wind, and that was the word Wabin. And that happened to be the name of this guy who was not exactly a chief, but he was a rising leader of a group, the group of Indians in what is now Newton, who ended up being the first group to move out here. And the story goes that it helped to persuade him when he heard his own name that this might be a route to power for him to follow Eliot and become Christian. This is it. This is actually the second edition. It was published in 1685.
Now, back to the chief.
The native people are almost synonymous with nature and the land.
Right.
So to give up your land is to give up parts of your very own body.
Exactly. Much love and respect to Chief Caring Hands of the Natick Praying Indians. I send my blessings to the family. Peace.